This is a cow reflecting on life. Some facts, some feelings, some nonsense.
Hi, I'm Mumu. Welcome to my channel, where the content is organic, gluten-free, and for ethical reasons tested on humans before publication. If a human doesn't laugh, I don't post. Because I care. I was reflecting on how I spend my time while starting this video when... I've just learned that the supporting actress from a series I like is facing an intense battle against a hangnail. A very personal, deeply symbolic hangnail. You are a warrior, don't give up. The world stands with you. A true icon of cuticle resistance. Stay strong, the hangnail will not define you. I hope she recovers. Anyway, if this is your kind of chaos, you might want to stay. I've realized something mildly concerning about myself. I spend too much time on my phone. I might have nomophobia, fear of being without my phone. And right after that comes FOMO, the fear that something important is happening and I'm not seeing it. The problem is that my brain treats every notification like a code red. Internal sirens. An emergency meeting of the Committee of Questionable Decisions. The other day, I needed to take a quick shower before an important event. And I spent 3 hours watching a hamster facial balancing tutorial with before and after results. Then a compilation titled Top 10 Golf Cart Road Rage Incidents of 2022. I don't own a car. I don't own a golf cart. But I now have strong opinions about right-of-way on 18-hole courses. And on the internet, opinion is everything. Especially when you don't need one. Sometimes it's worse. I open my phone to do something important. And somehow I don't. Like the time I realized I left my suitcase at the airport. I was looking for the Lost and Found app and watched the 27-minute video, Top 10 Most Luxurious Airports in the World. My suitcase remained lost. But I now know there's a premium dog spa in Terminal 3 of a major Asian airport. It includes aromatherapy. This will not help me, but I'm culturally enriched. Useless, but enriched. And the most fascinating part, in that exact moment my brain believes it's being responsible. It looks at the real problem and thinks, okay, this can wait a few seconds. Then it looks at the screen and thinks, but this cannot. And instantly this information becomes essential to my emotional survival and to my algorithm. Sometimes it's even simpler. The kitchen alarm goes off. I've forgotten bread in the oven. Smoke, heat. Clear signals that action is required. But I'm seated, scrolling, analyzing with academic seriousness a sequence of sunset photos that look identical to the previous 3 days. Meanwhile, the bread becomes charcoal. But I am updated. That's when I understood something. I'm afraid of missing things, even when those things are entirely useless. My brain behaves as if every piece of information is urgent. As if disaster awaits if I don't see it immediately. And yet, almost nothing happens when I ignore a notification. Bills still get paid. The planet keeps rotating. But I feel exhausted with the constant sensation of being behind, even when I'm doing absolutely nothing. It's like running on a mental treadmill. Maximum effort, zero movement, no calories burned. Just a waste of time. At this point, I should at least have better legs. So I admitted that perhaps I need strategies. Not to abandon my phone, that would be dishonest, but to prevent it from making all my decisions. I started small, leaving it out of sight, preferably in another room, moving the problem before it grows, cut the issue before it becomes a catastrophe. Yes, I make restraint puns. It may be a side effect of prolonged internet exposure. It's remarkable how the brain behaves when it's not constantly invited to a party that never ends. Sometimes it simply sighs and says, you know what, later. I also began turning my phone off at specific times. Nothing dramatic, just enough to remember that I exist beyond the screen, and that civilization does not collapse when I go offline. I even posted reminders around the house, slightly embarrassing ones. Mumu, will watching people fall off treadmills help you pay your health insurance? Of course not. Strangely, it works. It doesn't solve everything, but it creates a delay between impulse and hoof. And that delay is enough for the brain to reconsider, or at least give up out of laziness. Now I'm trying to make peace with it, accepting that I will miss things, posts, stories, dramas that do not alter my life. And that's fine. In the end, I realized something. FOMO isn't lack of focus, it's excess stimulus. And maybe the true modern luxury is silence, presence. Maybe I should embrace JOMO, the joy of missing out. I'm a believer. What was that? Anyway, there's something quietly satisfying about not knowing the three-word summer anthem featuring a horn sample, or participating in endless debates about whether a hot dog is technically a sandwich. For me, it's a melancholy taco, although I do need to log off soon. There's an urgent matter. An engineer posted a wind tunnel simulation of a cow. Frankly, he underestimated my drag coefficient. I'm significantly more aerodynamic than I appear. I have lines, I have angles. I'm practically a rural Ferrari. Slightly less. Now tell me, what important task have you abandoned to watch something entirely irrelevant? Or what is the most useless thing you've ever watched? Remember, the world keeps turning, even if you stop scrolling. If you ever experienced cognitive dissonance while saying, just 5 more minutes, I have a video about that. See you soon. Take care. All the best to you.
A few moments later.
Dear engineer, your airflow simulation around my snout is technically inaccurate. Where exactly did you study physics?